All right, what's up, NFL? About to do my week 2 picks. Went 11-5 last week. Wasn't too bad, but you know what? Uh, Shooting for the perfect 16-0. Um, Now this week, first game, Thursday night game. You got Pittsburgh versus Baltimore. Um, Baltimore didn't show up against Cincinnati last week, and Pittsburgh really kind of struggled with the Browns quite a bit in the second half. Um, I'm going to go with Pittsburgh on that game. I just don't think Baltimore has really a running game, and I think that's going to hurt them in the long run. Um, Now, going to Sunday's games, first game is Miami versus Buffalo. Now Buffalo showed out, beat New England, and then it took overtime for Buffalo to beat Chicago. Um, I'm gonna have to go with Miami on this one. So Miami over Buffalo. Um, Jacksonville versus Washington. Washington, like I said, hasn't proven anything to me. I thought Jacksonville did really good for a first half, and then just kind of let the game slip against Philadelphia. But I'm gonna pick Jacksonville to beat Washington. So Jacksonville over Washington. Then you got Dallas versus Tennessee. Um, I still think Dallas is a scrub. And Tennessee, you know what? They proved me wrong last week. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna go with Tennessee. I'm gonna go with the Titans. Then you got Arizona versus the New York Giants. The Giants are a dumpster fire right now. Their offense isn't clicking. There's just too many new pieces, too much installment of something new that they haven't got used to yet. I'm gonna go with Arizona, going with the Cardinals again. Then you got New England versus Minnesota. Um, Minnesota, they beat St. Louis last week, and of course, like I said, New England had lost to Miami. I just don't think New England's going to lose two in a row, so I'm going to go New England on that one, the Patriots. Then you got New Orleans versus Cleveland. I know Cleveland uh, kept it real close with Pittsburgh last week, and New Orleans lost a heartbreaker to Atlanta. I'm going to go with New Orleans on this one. I just think New Orleans has more firepower on offense than Pittsburgh, and I think their defense is just a little bit better. I just don't think Cleveland's going to be able to hang with it. So I'm going to go New Orleans on that one. Then you got Atlanta versus Cincinnati. Um, I'm going to go with Atlanta. I'm going to keep it in the South. I'm going to say Atlanta on that one. Then you got Detroit versus Carolina. Um, Now, see, Detroit spanked the Giants, but the Giants don't have the defense Carolina has, and our offense is way more in sync than what the Giants was. I'm going to say Carolina over Detroit, but of course, me being a Panthers fan, I am definitely going to be going for Carolina. Then you got St. Louis versus Tampa Bay. You know what? I'm going to go St. Louis on this one. I think the Bucks suck. I'm going St. Louis. I just don't think they can handle. I don't see Tampa Bay doing a whole lot this year. Then you got Seattle versus San Diego. San Diego showed a little, showed up, against Arizona, but ultimately they lost, and Seattle just blew out Green Bay. I'm going Seattle. Houston versus Oakland. I'm going with the Texans. You know, they got DeAndre Hopkins, former Clemson player, showed out his rookie year and now has carried it over to his second year. And then also, of course, they got what's his name? Shoot, I can't even think of his name right now. That's terrible. Um, Andre Johnson. That's right. My bad, y'all. Well, anyway, you got Seattle. You've got Houston and Oakland. I'm going Houston. Sorry for the phone up on that one. You got the New York Jets versus Green Bay. Green Bay is going to kill Jets. Green Bay. Then you got Kansas City versus Denver. I'm not even going to go Kansas City this time. That was wishful thinking last week. Denver on that one. So Denver is going to beat Kansas City. Then you got Chicago versus San Francisco. San Francisco all day on that one. That's a no-brainer. And then Monday night, you got Philadelphia versus Indianapolis. See, this one is where it's going to be a toss-up. You know what? Heck with it. I'm going to go Indianapolis Colts. I'm going the Colts over the Philly. So I've got Pittsburgh winning, Miami winning, Jacksonville winning, Tennessee winning, Arizona winning, New England, New Orleans, Atlanta, Carolina, St. Louis, Seattle, Houston, Green Bay, Denver, San Francisco, and Indianapolis. All right, folks, y'all have a good one. This is your boy Brazzy B. I'm out of here.